how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game. Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Coach.
it.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets.
Here we go.
They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And we see some new faces this year in the starting lineup. First and foremost, it's Junior getting the start at power forward, while Marceda joins him in the post at the 5. On the wings, you'll have Sheffield and Lack playing the 2 and the 3, and now running the show for the Eagles is Day. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Now here's Day. Back to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Textbook play by KJ. The Eagles play so well with their floor general out there feeding them.
Over to the left wing. Here's Levesque. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense. And just about a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside, Black. Sheffield. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands. And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
And Ash Ramadan slams it in.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
Sheffield outside, inside. Here's Junior, shoots from the block. Again, Newark East.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Junior with the steal. Left side, it's Day. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Oop, and there's the alley.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by Erickson of the Hornets.
And the Eagles will call time here. Burton making some changes. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And at the end of last year, you knew the Eagles were going to look for an answer to their power forward spot. Seems like Junior is just what they were looking for.
Junior is built like a football player because, well, that's what he was until very recently. Contact isn't a problem for him, and he looks like a great fit.
The Eagles leading. Here's Kennedy, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kennedy willing the shot in, not letting the D shake his focus. Scouts like seeing this kind of toughness.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Burton. A 7-point differential. Outside Erickson. Pass to Ramadas. To the inside. Porter inside. Marceda on him. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
Shooting for
2
the
shots.
Hornets. Stephen Porter. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Here's Junior. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Dermanenko outside. Second quarter here and just over a minute and a half played so far. And he makes that one.
Good job getting himself a little space on the inside.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ramadas. Pass to Dermanenko. Count it. It's good.
Well, Dermanenko looks in the zone on that last drive. He wasn't going to let anything keep him from the shot.
Now here's Sheffield. And that's good for Junior.
The best way to run a low-risk offense is to get high percentage looks.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Outside, Lack to the middle. Here's Junior. It's stolen by Ramadas. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Eagles. And here are the Eagles now. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation.
Sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Pass to Porter. Down low. That's in, coming off an assist from Bobby Erickson.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
To the middle, Marceda. And James Marceda slams it in.
What a jam by Marceda, using his athleticism to go right over the top of the defense and dunk it in.
Ramadas' shot is good.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Here's Day. Almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. Sheffield outside. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Day, he's covered by Levesque. Junior inside, working on Ramadas. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
So it's both teams make it. The Hornets trail. Outside Erickson. Back to Levesque. Erickson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Bobby Erickson for three. Drills it from deep.
The three-pointer is huge in today's game. Erickson knows this, and he sprays it home.
Outside, Day. Junior, covered by Ramadas. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets. And about a minute of action so far here in the third. Pass to Porter. They get it back. Returns it to Erickson. Porter. Vlad Dermanenko for three. The fader. Junior grabs the miss.
Shooting 20% to start the second half does not bode well for how this will play out for them.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Pass to Marceda. Now Junior. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Stephen Porter.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up. No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Pass to Porter. Inside. And the layup falls.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Defensive foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
That's his second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
No luck either that time. Erickson with it. Lack picks him up. Up top, Erickson. And that gives him the lead.
Look how skillfully Erickson moves off the pick. Pretty undeniable. This kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
Pass to Lack. To the paint. Here's Junior. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Now it's Carter outside. To the inside. Here's Porter. Kennedy with the rebound. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged. That's a smart shot by the offense, even if it didn't go.
Yeah, he shouldn't hesitate to take it again.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Junior putting his fingerprints all over this game. He is in a zone with this offensive onslaught.
And here is Luan. Up top, Aslanoglu. He's covered by Mason. Pass to Luan. Aslanoglu. Porter with it. Shot from 16. They get it back. And he gets it to go.
Another example of Aslanoglu refusing to let the Hornets lose control of the ball. He secures the board and quickly turns it into points.
Here's Junior. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside Luan. Porter covered by Junior. Pass to Leftos. Back to Porter. The three is up. Burton gets it back. Here's Luan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
At the line for Burton.
Shoot 2.
Michael Luan. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Erickson. Not watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
Oh, no. Those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this. Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
And Junior gets it to go.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink his shot.
Now here's Porter. Back to Levesque. Outside Erickson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through now. It's good. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Here's Erickson. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. And here are the Eagles. Down low. Sheffield with the bucket.
Coming up huge for his squad. Baskets like this stand out to scouts. Great job by Sheffield.
Pass to Dermanenko. Back to Levesque. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. That's in, coming off an assist from Bobby Erickson.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And here are the Eagles now. Sheffield outside. Returns to Day. Pass to Sheffield. Lack. Here's Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
The Hornets trail. Erickson with it. Tries a three. Junior grabs the miss. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Good.
And you know this is going to catch scouts' attention. Junior showing he
Called by Burton. Erickson with it. Black picks him up. Bobby Erickson into the lane. Nails it. And he's brought him within 2 points.
And scouts love this. An important possession, and Erickson ups the ante and delivers.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fourth.
And the foul will be on Porter. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one. Here's Day, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Left goes as
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room. 2-possession game now. Some very important free throws right there.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Now Erickson. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Sheffield with the rebound. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Joe Levesque. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up by 5. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
Great job seeing the floor, as Wanaglu is more than capable of spotting the open teammate. And as expected, they use a foul to stop the clock.
Time can be an enemy just as much as the score at this point.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Levesque. 4-3. Connects. And he's brought him within 2 points.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Terminenko misses. And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skill.
You like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up. Wait, man, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. For sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Or something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Fox is starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Lee can't get that one to go.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
To the middle. Here's Junior. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Sheffield with the bucket.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Rosenberg outside. Andrews down low. Arceta on him. Count it. It's good.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Outside, Bishop. Gregory outside. Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Outside, Bishop. Pass to Gregory. Here's Andrews. Covered by Junior. Yes, it's good.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Now here's Sheffield. Junior, guarded by Gregory. And he comes up with the deuce.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And the Foxes call time here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. And Madison gets it to go. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted a coach.
Now here's Junior. Can't hit it from close range. Outside, Ducey. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Up top, it's Grace. The kick out to Roberts. Ducey. Pass to Roberts. 6 to shoot. Madison misses. Newark East trailing. Junior with it. Here's Adirko. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot of this game.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Pass to Roberts. Ducey. Roberts with the ball. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And it's Junior missing. And here's the break. Here's Grace. And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. In just over 3.5 minutes played into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Andrews. The Foxes with the lead. Grace back to Andrews. Outside Lee. Back to Grace. Ducey up top. Lee swings it to Ducey. 5 to shoot. Andrews covered by Junior. Andrews drops in the layup for 2.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Here's Lee. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Andrews. Outside Lee. Back to Andrews. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. Foxes ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be here to bring you the third quarter right after halftime. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here's Rosenberg. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Inside. And Rosenberg slams it in.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Returns today. Junior. Can't get it to fall.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Now Rosenberg. Over Sheffield. Rosenberg's shot is off. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
Pass to Rosenberg. James Marcedo with the block.
I love when Marcedo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
A nice shot by Day. Brentfield with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 15. Here's Andrews. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Pass to Marceda. Here's Junior. Again, Newark East.
Timeout.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age,
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. High arcing shot. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Foxes out in front, up 9. And we'll be back in a moment to get the fourth quarter under. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Here's Day. Sheffield outside. Junior. Good work defensively by Joseph. Outside, Lee. Swings it to Ducey. Grace. Got a piece of it. High post, Robert Andrews. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
That's his first.
I like when Andrews takes initiative. It's what draws the defense in and forces them to foul.
And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Joseph. Outside, Lee. Swings it to Ducey. Out to Grace. Lee. A little over a minute into the fourth quarter. Ducey with it. Dustin Joseph for three. Sheffield with the rebound. Junior, high post. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Dustin Joseph picks one up.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Newark East trailing. Here's Lack. Here's Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting after it on the boards and saving the possession for the Eagles. That's a tenacious play from Junior.
Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Lack. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Joseph, and it's Dustin Joseph with the jam.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
Outside, Lack. Junior, defended by Joseph. Back to Lack. Day. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Sensing the open man, getting it to him. Day doing a perfect job sharing the wealth.
And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
And the Eagles will call time here.
He's been ice cold, like a cooler, forcing a lot of shots, and the team suffering.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Day, guarded by Rosenberg. High post, James Marceda. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Foxes making a change here. Rosenberg outside. Pass to Andrews. Andrews up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Another shot. And he's off on that one. Nice D from Connor Rosenberg. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And here are the Foxes. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Lack. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up by 5. And so he drops both of them, and it's a 6-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck.
Here's Junior. There's the rejection. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
They need to maintain focus and close it out.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Rosenberg is so advanced for his age. He can already fill it up from all over the court. And with 2 more years of high school to go, his ceiling is about as high as it can get.
And the Eagles will call time here. Junior with it. Gregory on him. 3-pointer from Indra. Foxes with the board. Outside Roberts. And stolen by Junior. To the paint. And the basket by Indra.
Scouts are going to absolutely love this from Indra, stepping up and demonstrating what leadership he has in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And that'll do it for us in this one. Runfield is able to defend their home court despite a fantastic effort from Junior and the rest of the Eagles.
Well, I think the difference tonight was Connor Rosenberg. You take him out of this lineup, and the Eagles are able to walk away with the win tonight.
That may be true, Danny, but we just didn't see enough from the Eagles starting group. I expected some bigger games from some of the players. But ultimately, the Foxes just had more to give tonight.
And the Foxes get the win, and with that, we'll say goodbye. I'm Joe Lamy, and on behalf of Drake Hugo and Denny Hogger, we'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA Athletic.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It's that fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Let's get you checked out all the same, yeah?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot, and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como Como ellos.
Ay.
Yeah. This I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
All right.
Touch.
Give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
Substitution on the
and the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with the easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And that does it for the first half of play. Dragons are out in front, up by 11. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break.
in running for any student body position for the next school year, then
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to just play hard every possession, all right? Use the ball, rebound, play D every possession.
I said I'm going in.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
And so it's North High with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Coral. Jack Coral slams it in.
Plenty of force on Coral's dunk. Defense just wasn't prepared to counter it.
Pass to Junior. Marceda with it. Day inside. Junior. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
And here's Coral. And he's got 6 points for him. Swings it to Stauffer. Now here's Dillard. Powell outside. To the paint. Coral kicks it out to Powell. 4 on the clock. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Newark East grabs the miss.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Howell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
2 points as that one goes.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Coral inside. He's guarded by Marceda. Back to Dillard. Marceda with the steal. He's all alone. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. Out of bounds, it'll be Eagles ball.
Eagles ball. Coming on to the floor with the Dragons. Mac Gibson.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. To the inside. Pass to Marceda. He can't get that one. Solid defense from Jack Coral. Well, he's the tallest member of the Dragons, but they like him at power forward. Very fluid mover who can attack in multiple ways.
It's true. At the next level, they'll probably slot him as a 3 or a bit of a tweener forward, but he's got great talent and form on his shot, and the sky is the limit for this kid.
Here's Junior. Nice D from Sean Powell.
The second half, off to a bumpy start, only hitting one of their first 4 shots. And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Pass over to Dillard. Gibson up top. Outside Stauffer. Coral with it. Dillard. He's covered by Sheffield. And Sean Powell with authority.
The alley-oop jam by Powell has the Dragons fans on their feet. What an acrobatic play by North High star.
Timeout called by the Eagles. And with the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
To the left side, Zadirko. Good work there as it goes.
Outstanding work there figuring out how to score on the D. You see the muscle Junior possesses.
Outside Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's one thing they're doing extremely well, corralling those rebounds.
Not a whole lot else going right for them, though.
Now here's Dillard, covered by Kennedy. Back to Dillard. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Hawkins.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button in halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Stauffer, and he converts the layup.
And you look at the story defensively, they've regressed somewhat in the second half, a little too casual for my liking, and I see they're paying for it.
Down low. Here's Junior. Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Outside Stauffer. Over to the left wing. Here's Sousa. And again, it's North High converting. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Dragons up on top, up 11, and right after.
If you have a...
Well, the fourth quarter getting started. And the Dragons making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
This Eagle squad is struggling. Well, with the deficit that the Eagles are facing, you know they're going to change their approach.
I'd expect them to lean heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be when he's not on the floor.
Pass to Coral. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Drills it from deep.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Coral with it. Pass to Powell. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one. Sheffield outside. Back to Junior, and it's stolen by Sean Powell. Now Williams. To the left wing. To the middle. Coral, he's guarded by Marceda. Outside, it's Williams. Back to Coral, 5 to shoot. Powell, great positioning on the putback.
Well, Powell's size gives him an edge for sure. He's been coached on how to use those abilities to secure those second chance shots.
Pass to Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
Outside, it's Williams. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Long.
Woo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Larch.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay, Coach. He's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The Scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. Time now for the starting 5 of the Eagles. They and Sheffield get the start as the backcourt pairing. Black and Price Talent Jr. are in the front court at the forward positions. They're joined by Marceda playing the center spot. Looking at the lineup for Louisiana Northeast, it's Davidson running the point with Splitter to his side. The talented pair of forwards for this team are Edwards at the 3 and Cobb at the 4. And the big man, Mushi Fresh, gets the start at center.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendrix Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
Here's Cobb. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
To the paint. Shoots from the right block. And a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
And with Cobb and Junior matching up, they're familiar with one another from when Cobb grew up in the area.
And that's what makes this game such a battle. You have the history between them and the fact they're both the stars for their teams. A lot of fans and scouts alike are curious about how this game goes for these two.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
So the second one is also no good, going 0 for 2 there. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
And there's the 3-second violation. Now here's Splitter. Outside, Davidson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stuff.
The D can't let Cobb get this close, because when they do, he torches them for this mistake.
Pass to Junior. Returns it to Kennedy. And here's Day. And that one's good for Junior.
Sensing the open man, getting it to him. Day doing a perfect job sharing the wealth.
And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
And the Eagles will call time here.
The shots have gone cold for the offense, and he just wants to give them a bit of a reset.
Burning the timeout is worth it.
Substitution on the court.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Marceda. Great look there, but it's off target.
That's a smart shot by the offense, even if it didn't go.
Yeah, he shouldn't hesitate to take it again.
Here's Lack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. With the 7-footer. And Junior with a nice bucket inside.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
Now Fresh. Outside, Davidson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone by so far. Pass to Fresh. Davidson, 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Good D by Junior. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Offensive board. Out to Splitter. Pass to Davidson. Fresh. He's guarded by Marceda. Splitter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mushi Fresh.
Look how focused Splitter is at the arc, paying attention to what he's doing and recalling what his coach told him in practice.
Kennedy outside. Inside. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
And he gets it to go.
That's what they wanted right there. Something close to the rim.
And here are the Eagles. They trail by 18 to the inside. Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Have to respect Junior's courage on the inside play. Defender is just all over him, but he manages to find a way through.
Louisiana calls timeout.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Takes the three. Rebounded by Indra.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
A nice shot by Lack.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play, letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron. What an incredible slam!
Taking it home!
Wow, Cobb really gave the Civic Cats something to get excited about there. A dominant and acrobatic slam.
Park down low that time and gets hit with the 3-second call.
And what is he thinking out there? Horrible.
So it's the Cats now. Splitter outside. Outside, Davidson. Swings it to Splitter. Great D that time from KJ Day. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards. But you can't answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This has been a showcase for Hendricks tonight. He knows a lot of eyes are on him around the country, and he's making it crystal clear just how talented he is.
Pass to Junior. Kennedy outside. Now here's Day. Davidson defends. Here's Junior. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. Stops and pops. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Outside, Black. Knocked away. Davidson with the steal. Cobb with it. He's picked up by Day.
And his scoring has been a really big boost for them today. They've leaned on him, and he's come through.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Cobb brings so much energy and athleticism onto the floor with him. The Civic Cats play a special brand of basketball, and everything revolves around Hendricks.
Here's Junior. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied around the rim. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with that tip in, just like we saw.
And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level. Yeah, Cobb is just merciless, swatting down that shot. I guess he's the only person allowed to score in this game. He's trying to blow the roof right off this gym.
The fans are in awe. He's a showman.
I'm not sure Coach wants him to be quite so extravagant, but hey, it's hard to resist the chance when you can do something spectacular.
Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or a show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight. Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
And the Eagles will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
The Eagles now on offense. Here's Sheffield. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Double team on Benjamin Davidson.
And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We've seen him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
+8 in the rebound differential. Yet another reason they've controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They have taken the initiative. He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt, he's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Double team on Benjamin Davidson. Splitter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Cobb. It's hauled in by Mason. Kennedy outside. To the middle. The kick out today. Junior. The second chance effort. Rejected by Mushi Fresh. Davidson with it. He's picked up by Day. Splitter misses.
Not much here scoring-wise, you know, but who cares? It's all about the team, right?
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well-seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Outside Cobb. And he lays it straight in.
He's been locked and loaded at the offensive end, trying to propel this team to great things.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
And it's Junior missing. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their scoring. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
And Day gets it to go.
Rise and fire. This is Day's mindset sometimes. And the D's got to play up on him more.
2 minutes.
Davidson with it. Outside Cobb. Fresh to tip in on the offensive boards.
The size of Fresh helps on the offensive glass, especially when he gets the positioning that he wants.
Kennedy outside. Pass to Junior. Excellent D there from Hendricks Cobb.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Davidson, guarded by Day. Now Cobb. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
And here is Davidson. Pass to Cobb. Back to Davidson. Count it.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Returns today. Junior shoots from 14. Another miss by Junior.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Outside, Davidson. Pass to Fresh. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes...
Man, this is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand. You made the right choice, Junior.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding. Living and grinding, hustling and... Hey. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in. Huddle up, y'all. Come on, come on. Talk to him, Red. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna keep...
Turnover. Team's ball. personal foul. At the line.
Yo, that was good. The season.
Boom! Okay, you know, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time.
Dominant force.
Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an
Every
event.
time
and just-
feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles?
Hey, yo, Lula, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that?
Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Yo, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it.
Thanks for joining us as we get set for what should be an exciting night of college basketball. We'll watch the Oklahoma Sooners in this one as they go up against the Villanova Wildcats. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools.
Pass to Junior. The basket is good, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players.
Here's Bailey. Vincent with it, this time for 3. No good on the shot. Thompson outside. Pass to Junior. The basket good out the assist from Thompson. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trae Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them either winning or considered for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA at all.
Now here's Barrett. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Charles. Here's Junior. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I'll tell you what, Junior certainly doesn't feel inferior on the interior as he attacks defenses with purpose.
Barrett. Charles defending. Here's Evans. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Junior.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Well, the biggest former Sooner in recent years, Trae Young. He was a huge star here with the Sooners. Now the face of a franchise and a rising star in the NBA.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Bailey. Evans up top. And it's Evans finishing it off. And here are the Wildcats now. It's a three-point game. Looking back at the attention Young commanded in college, you simply couldn't leave him alone.
And, you know, Young is poised, I think, to be an all-time great shooter. You know, just like he was in college and now in the NBA, I tell you what, the Sooners are glad to call him one of their own.
Here's Villanova. Charles into the lane, and the shot goes in.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Barrett. Pass to Evans. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Watson. Thompson. Here's Junior. Now here's Blackman. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Substitution on the court.
Barrett with it. Bailey covered by Fisher. Here's Conley. Pass to Barrett. Takes a three. Villanova grabs the miss. Now Watson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Fisher. Junior left side. And plenty of contact on that shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the whistle, fouling the Oklahoma Sooners. It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Here's Conley. Blackman defending. Conley no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the Sooners with the ball. Down by 12.
And, you know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship.
Here's Junior. That one wide left. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. To the inside. Junior with the bucket.
Heads-up play by Watson that time, whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
And Oklahoma has possession. A 12-point game. Pass to Evans. Over Junior. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Inside. Here's Junior. That shot off. And Oklahoma will go the other way with it. Here's Conley. Covered by Watson. Pass to Vincent. Stolen by Blackman. And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course, but their fans do love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past, but Sooner fans love any competition, and sports get top billing in the Sooner State.
Here's Bailey. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Back to Thompson. Junior. The jump hook. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Oklahoma Sooners. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes them both. Here's Conley. Outside Norris. And we've reached halftime in this one. Wildcats ahead, leading by 14. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having, talk about his numbers.
And how about the passion he's showing on the glass, taking that responsibility to heart?
You know, no question, he plays with an edge, a chip on his shoulder, willing to be the one to get physical and set that kind of tone. Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers, really impressive. And I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
Stolen by Charles. Here's the break. Down low, Junior. And a great assist by Thompson as that one goes in. There have been plenty of recent Wildcats in the NBA, you guys. Jalen Brunson, who won the AP Player of the Year award with Villanova.
Guys like Eric Paschal, Amari Spellman, still have stars like Kyle Lowry going strong as well. Some great players have come through this school.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Goes up again. Evans gets the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Outside Charles. Pass to Watson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Stretching the court with the 3 that time. A 6'8" forward like Watson has to have that shot in his bag if he's going to be an NBA player.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Barrett, he's covered by Thompson. To the middle, 6 to shoot. And yep, that's good.
I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today. What a great moment for Villanova, and really for all of college sports.
Pass to Junior. Evans with the rebound. Here's Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here are the Wildcats now. At one point, they led by 16. To the paint. And Junior gets it to go.
And with the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
To the inside, Evans. Junior with the block.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Conley. Here's Wong. Covered by Junior. Basket counts.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Down low. Now Justice. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
You can tell Junior has been building his offensive arsenal. Here he selects the right pass at the right time to pick up an assist.
Back to Norris. To the middle. Wong with the bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Kicks it out to Davis. Junior makes it off the glass.
Yeah, don't expect Davis to pass up an easy assist. The instant he sees a wide open Wildcat, he is looking to dish the rock.
Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Here's Davidson. Off target with the 3.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Fisher, covered by Norris. And that one's good. Junior.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Davidson left side. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
He's feeling it. Offensive rebound. Here's Justice, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Wong with the bucket. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
And Oklahoma has possession. Here's Davidson. No good there. Some solid defense from Davis. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
From 11 feet away, and Junior gets it to go.
Excellent shot selection there from Junior. He has a great feel offensively, so his teammates have that trust in his game.
Davidson outside, back to Norris. Davidson. Pass to Underwood. The three. And out of bounds. The Wildcats will take it. So both teams making some changes here. So we see the Wildcats.
And the strong performance from Junior, a big reason they want it going away. I mean, he never let up on the gas pedal. Pedal to the metal by Junior.
And that's the killer instinct that teams are looking for at the next level. With performances like this one, definitely improving his draft stock, if you ask me.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
It's a good win, Junior.
All I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament.
Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm gonna need you to own that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better.
Welcome, everyone, to our presentation of college basketball brought to you by 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the UCLA Bruins going up against the Villanova Wildcats. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
And here's Bell. Pass to Kelly. Sheldon. Knocks it loose and stolen by Junior. One of the most amazing moments in the history of UCLA, and there's a ton to choose from, was their incredible 88-game win streak.
You know, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again. The team was ranked #1 in the polls for about 2.5 years straight. It's hard to fathom a winning streak that long. Kudos to the UCLA Broom.
Pass to Charles. Thompson outside. Here's Junior. And the rebound goes to the Bruins. Carter outside. Here's Kelly. Good on the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And it's Junior missing. And it's the Bruins ball. Kelly with it. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Watson picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes them both. Here's Charles. Outside, Watson. Charles. Pass to Junior. Sheldon with a block.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons. That is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
Now here's Junior. Pass to Blackman, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now here's Bell. Villanova trailing. Left side, Charles. And it's Junior missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Jones, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Here's Charles. Thompson outside, down low. Junior, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Adams outside. McGee, pass to Kelly. And here's Adams. Now here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five. One of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big 5 schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. Tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Junior, got a piece of it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Villanova. Fisher outside. parked down low that time. He got hit with the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Pass to Jones. Now Kelly. Here's Adams. Junior with the block.
Well, Junior is committed to stopping that shot. Goes after the ball with that unrelenting energy.
Adams with the rebound. UCLA in total control. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen so far in the game. Here's Kelly. That shot missing. Now the Wildcats take it the other way.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Now here's Blackman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Carter outside. Back to McGee. Jones outside. Adams in the post. Junior's there. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
That's his first.
So he gets them both. Now Charles. Davis outside to the inside. Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Jones.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
14 feet out. It's hauled in by the Wildcats. Davis outside. Junior right side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Adams picks one up.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Stolen by Justice. Junior, he's covered by Jones. Pass to Charles. Justice with it. Here's Junior. He's covered by Jones. Here's Davis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And liking how Davis has learned to really utilize that size and athleticism. Beats the other guys to the board and then sends it right back in.
Bell outside. From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's a hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bruins on top, up by 19.